The Machakos Stadium hosted the 2014 Bamburi Rugby Super Series semi-finals, the first time ever that the town hosted a match of the Super Series. Ndovu Papa and Chui opened the semi-finals showdown in Machakos. Fullback Peter Kefa kicked Papa into a 3-0 lead with only 3 minutes played. This was what Papa needed, as soon after, Alpha Messi crossed the whitewash for an unconverted try. Papa had their tails up, and with the game approaching the quarter-hour mark, captain Alan Amuka scored the second try. Peter Kefa was sure with the conversion, and suddenly Papa were 15-0 up in this half that they totally dominated. Tony Mateo was sent to the sin bin to give a one-man advantage to Papa. The momentum slowed down a bit, Peter Kefa kicking over a penalty for Papa, and George Okoa returning the favour for Chui. Papa had the last say of the half, centre Brian Omondi notching the third try for Papa. The halftime score was a flattering 23-3 lead for Papa. If Papa had the momentum in the first half, then Chui commanded the second. The tide changed, and after relentless pressure, George Okoa kicked over a penalty for Chui for 23-6 on the scoreboard. Okoa then scored a try as Chui clawed back to 23-11. Fly half Shabani Ahmed danced through the gaps in the Chui defence for an easy try.
Shabani Ahmed.
Kefa's conversion pushed the score to 30-11. Then the comeback began. Richard Sidindi stole a stray pass and then showed a clean pair of heels to score. More pressure on the Papa defence gifted Chui a try. Brian Beckham on the score sheet. Okoa converted as Chui came to within 7 points of Papa, but there was no way through and time was running out. Papa held on for the 30-23 win. In the second semi-final, defending champions Ndovu were up against the very unpredictable Kifaru. George Mutuku drilled home a 5th-minute penalty as Kifaru took a 3-0 lead. Harun Lubisia then extended Kifaru's lead with a drop goal 5 minutes later to double the lead to 6-0. On 17 minutes, the true colours of Ndovu emerged, a quick passing move resulting in a try by winger Javan Murai. At 6-5, Kifaru still dictated the pace of this match. A converted try by Ezra Lagat gave Kifaru some breathing space as they now led 13-5. Kifaru took their chance, Mutuku kicking over another penalty to stretch the lead to 5-16 in favour of Kifaru. Ndovu would claw back in the second half, captain Edwins McCory scoring from a trademark rolling maul. With Calvin Otieno's conversion, it was 16-12 with barely 2 minutes left on the clock. Kifaru lost fly half George Mutuku with a concussion suffered while tackling Jacox Movali. Harun Lubisia took over the kicking duties and put over the penalty to give Kifaru a 19-12 lead. With the clock ticking, Kelvin Omio powered his way into the Kifaru try box. Javan Murai was under pressure to convert, and he did to tie the score 19-19 and sent the game into sudden death extra time. Whoever scores first wins the match. Did you think that your team had the pedigree to upset the defending champions?
We knew we were heavy underdogs coming into this game, but yes, we knew we could beat them.
The final, to be played in Nairobi, will pit new favourites Papa against the now determined Kifaru. This is the second time in Super Series history that a game has gone into extra time sudden death. But this game still holds a record for the longest period of sudden death having been played. Harun Lubisia's penalty caused the upset of the tournament. This is the end of the road for defending champions Ndovu.